Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and greetings to all panel. We are students from KKTM Ledang under course Biomedical Engineering Electronics of Diagnostic, and this is video about our final year presentation. I'm Muhammad Fahiim bin Abdul Kahar along with
Fariruddin bin Saad.
was assisted by our beloved supervisor Madam Aqeela Nadia binti Rosli. Project background. We are developing a new system and adding new features and functions, specifically in locking mechanism along with recording data, and also to make it easier to recognize unoccupied together with unsecurely sealed mob. To fulfill our supervisor and panel requirement, we use three important instrumentation in this project. First, RFID and sound not lock work to replace the old method of using a key for each coffin. By comparing our new features of locking mechanism, instead of use each key for one coffin, we use one card for all coffin in the mock. This way, it will be able to ensure that the only authorized user have access to each mortuary box. Second is LED and ultrasonic. Works to avoid any occurrences carelessness because in general the corpse will be able to decompose even the door is slightly open. And the last is blink. For sure, it will help a user to reduce time that needed to fulfill of this information in this paper. Our project will need a user to insert data using smartphone, PC, or laptop.
We have four objectives to relate to our project. First is to develop a smart monitoring system with secure lock and easy access. Second is to reduce the time consumption for hospital staff to check the emptiness of morgue. Third is to improve recording data system such as taking the total number of corpse that is a morgue. And the last one to identify the device whether it facilitate the work of the hospital staff or not. As for the problem statement, the first one is to avoid any instruction from irresponsible parties that could have a negative impact on the hospital. The second one, unwanted occurrence like a morgue that is not properly closed are very likely this is a result of the employer carelessness. And then lastly, the process take a lot of time and hospital staff as they have to recognize the list of the corp verification book and time to write a data of corp on the paper.
For hardware section, we use IR sensor to detect bodies in the morgue, RFID sensor working along with solenoid lock 12 volt and relay 5 volt. We use ESP32 because it have built-in Wi-Fi module, ultrasonic sensor, LED blue, red and green as indicator, and LCD display to show input from data user. And for software, we use Arduino IDE and Blink application.
Block diagram has three parts, namely input, output, and process. For the input, we use IR sensor, ultrasonic sensor, and RFID sensor. For output, we use solenoid, relay 5 volt, LCD, LED, and Blink app. We use the Blink app is for recording and display data on the LCD. For process, we use ESP32 because the ESP32 is easy to use than others. This is our flowchart. The user makes sure the coffin is empty or not by looking at the blue LED. When the blue LED light up, it means there is a corpse inside, while when the blue LED does light up, it means there is no corpse inside. The user will touch the RFID sensor using the right card to open the coffin door, and ultrasonic sensor will detect when the door is more than 10 cm. The red LED will light up, and when it is less than 10 cm, the green LED will light up.
Flowchart for notification and recording data. User will open Blink application and Blink will check either smartphone, laptop or PC have internet connection. If yes, RFID sensor will read. If right card, notify user authorized RFID card swipe. If no, notify user unauthorized RFID card swipe. Next is if ultrasonic sensor detect distance more than 10 cm for longer than 5 minutes, it will notify user the door opens. If no, user can input data to show at LCD through in control panel via smartphone, laptop or PC, and data will show at the LCD display. For scope of project limitation, first, Since LCD can only display a limited amount of information, we just display the name, IC number, unit, and date in the LCD column. We were helped by MA Sir Zakaria, who state that only these four information are important to replace all method with electronic display to show at the front of mortuary box. Second, since RFID card on this project can only be used at one mock, it will cause difficulties to ensure that the card is in good condition. And the last, to ensure this project can continuously run and reliable to replace an old version of mock, it need uninterruptible power supply, UPS.
This is the front view of the project with a measurement of 64 cm length and 25 cm height. In this part, there are LED, LCD, and RFID sensor. For the inside view, there are ultrasonic sensor, IR sensor, and solenoid. In this part, with a measurement of 46 cm length and 25 cm height. Literature review is part of the similarities and comparison of our project with other project. The first one project with development of smart glove system for blind people. This project uses an ultrasonic sensor to be placed facing forward to detect obstacle, while our project uses an ultrasonic sensor to detect the door distance. The second project is RFID based digital door locking system. This project, if the wrong card is us when the red LED flash to time, while our project, if the RFID sensor detect the correct card, the solenoid will open. The last project is our sensor-based optical detection and avoiding robot. This project is if there is an optical detect, then the motor will stop. While our project, if the IR sensor detect an object, the blue LED will light up. For the testing and progress part, this is the process we do to complete this project, such as making sure the sensor work well, installing wiring in the project, and making hole in the project. We also use the facilities available in the college to complete this project.
This is testing or progress for our recording system and notification system. For notification, it will send by email or notification by apps. For our recording system, it can export from to Excel.
First of all, we use the wrong card to make sure the RFID sensor work properly. When using the wrong card, the door will not open and a notification will be sent to inform the user that the wrong card is us. While when they're using the correct card, the door will open and a notification will be sent informing the user that correct card is applied to the user. We install an ultrasonic sensor on the door to ensure that the door is always closed. When the door is open for more than 5 minutes, the user will receive a notification telling the door is open. When the door is open more than 10 cm, the red LED will light up. Otherwise, the green LED will light up.
Next is we also add some features same as ultrasonic concept, which is IR sensor is used to detect bodies in the mortuary box. This will help user to know each emptiness of coffin. We use the Blink application to record and display data on the LCD. The LCD has 4 sections that can be filled in, namely username, IC number, unit, and date. To make it user-friendly, we also add some features that may little bit help user to clear all input instead of delete it one by one.
With thank and appreciation, thank you for watching. Please do not hesitate to contact me if you have any inquiries.